Hello everyone, my name is Beckett and welcome back to the channel. And today in Division 2 we're going to be going after some more hunter masks today. Now last time we went after 2 hunters at one, so I figured let's bring up the wager a little bit and we're going to tackle 4 at once. I'm going to show you the best build you should be using, the path, and all the prerequisites that you need to get done before we can spawn these hunters and get our ivory keys and be one step closer to that named weapon. But before we get started, if you enjoy the content, hit that subscribe, and if you like the video, smash that like button. Alright, first off, let's talk about builds before we get into those prerequisites. So you have a few choices. You could go a full red build, but I just found it doesn't work when you're dealing with multiple hunters. You just get shredded way too easy before you can get a knock on one of those hunters. Now what I went with is the same build I used last time we went after the 2 hunters, which is just a chameleon memento build. If you want to look into the build more in depth, I will leave a card you can click on somewhere on the screen. You can also use, from one of my commenters said, face tank build, basically use 6 blues with versatile and gunslinger, and it works amazingly well, and you just won't die and they can't really hurt you. You could also use pretty much anything, but I would not use a skill build just because the hunters can hack it, and yeah, it can get very ugly very quick. Now, as for the prerequisites, we're going to want to make sure we have the right global settings on, because you really don't want to go after 4 hunters on heroic. Maybe if you have a full squad, but even then it is going to be quite a challenge, especially in a open space like that. There's no way you can really lock them down like we can inside the summit. So if you just go to your map, you can go to global settings, you'll see it at the bottom of your screen, and I would just suggest change it to normal. That's not going to affect anything. You're still going to get your mask and you're still going to get your ivory keys. Next, we're going to want to make sure it's nighttime, and you can either hit your escape menu, start menu, whatever platform you're on, and you'll see down in the bottom screen photo mode. Now if you click on photo mode, and you'll be able to see what time it is in the top right corner. You're going to want it to be at least 9 o'clock at night, usually when it starts getting dark, and then you're going to be able to head out to the right location. Now once all that is done, then we can head over to the hunter spawn. So the fastest way to get there is just head to the view Point Museum, and there's going to be a park to the southwest. The easiest way to find it is look on your map and you'll see a little resource area where you can just click on it. It'll have a water bottle, and you're going to want to clear everything around the park. There's going to be true suns or whatever enemy is in place. Make sure there's nothing near, because they'll come in and they may mess with you and they may kill you. They may distract the hunter, but generally they're going to go after you, and you're just going to make your life a lot harder. Now, if you are using the build I am using with a memento, it's going to be perfect because you're going to be able to get about 15, 20. You may even get max stacks, and it's just going to make the hunter encounter that much easier. Now, once you have the whole park clear and there's no enemies in the vicinity, you don't have to worry about anything getting pulled to you. You're going to head to the center of the park, and you'll see a Christmas tree around a little ice rink area. And then there will be a little like coffee shop or like Starbucks looking place, and you're just going to walk in there, and next to one of the coffee machines, there's going to be a little lever. Once you hit that lever, you're going to see the Christmas tree light up, and you're just going to run down to the Christmas tree and just run around in a circle 4 times. After your 4th circle, you're going to see the hunter spawn, and the best way to tackle this is just to run for 1 hunter and rush him really quick, take him out, move to the next closest hunter, take him out, and just keep doing that. You can usually catch them off guard fairly easy, and is very easy to deal with. Now if you let them get set up and do their thing, you're going to have a little trouble. The last one I had a little trouble just because he had the sniper turret and I couldn't really see where he was until he was right next to me. So I turned around and took him out. After that, you'll have your ivory keys and you'll have 4 new hunter masks. Now, if you are struggling or you have any questions about getting the hunters to spawn or dealing with them, feel free to leave a question down in the comments, or if you have any tips, feel free to do that too. Anything to help anyone that might be struggling with these hunters. Now, if you're looking for other content, I do build videos all the time, tutorials, Division 2 news, everything for old players to new players and everything in between. And thanks again for watching.